Hi, Sharon Wood from the Colonnade Florist. I'd like to show you today how to do something a little bit more modern in Oasis in a nice beautiful container like this here. This is something just using a few flowers and some nice foliage, but it can create that real wow effect. It's going to be a front facing design, so it's just going to be seen from one side, so it's ideal for something like an office area that we do, a reception area, something along those lines. I'm going to use a few different flowers. These are agapanthus. I tend to, when I'm doing something that's modern looking, either using groups of ones or twos. Threes is sometimes a little bit old-fashioned for doing this sort of design. I'm going to start by, I'm going to work your way, so I'm going to be working backwards from myself, so I'll make sure that I can do this okay. I'm going to start off with two agapanthus at the top. The suggested point is use them side by side. It creates a much more effective design if you can do that, rather than doing the traditional 1, 2, 3 that flower arrangers traditionally use. We're going to use some of the aspidistra leaves. These are a variegated aspidistra. I'm going to use a couple that are straightforward, like so. The same principle applies, using everything from the focal area in the middle here and coming outwards from that focal area in the middle, that focal point in the middle of your oasis here. Some of these leaves here I'm going to roll a little bit at the ends. You just literally need to take the end underneath here and just roll it a little bit down and just put a staple through there. Just one staple, just simply like that, just creates a nice design coming out of the side of the arrangement. And we'll just do that in a couple of them, just to create a nice bit of interest. Very simple to do. Roll it down and clip it through. Same as before that I've mentioned about make sure the flowers get pushed about at least an inch into the oasis so that they're going to drink. We're going to put a couple of these nice leaves in. These are palm leaves, cycas palm. Put these down here. Again, grouping these leaves together is always a much more dramatic effect rather than taking them to different places. And one very exotic looking philodendron leaf here. Now, I would suggest at this point that you give these leaves a nice shine with some leaf shine, because it just brings them up to a nice glossy standard. And that's what makes it really look, that attention to detail makes these things look extra special. These are beautiful Banksias. This isn't a natural colour, this is an artificial colour. They've been dyed, but they're just so beautiful. I think the natural colour is probably orange, and they grow in South Africa as a traditional flower. And I'm going to put one in here. Just underneath it here. And then this beautiful hydrangea head is going to be right at the bottom of my design. I'm going to cut it right off, and then I'm going to place this right down at the base of this design here. So that's going to give it that structure. And then the last two flowers I'm going to use are these anthuriums here. I'm going to put coming out from through the middle of this hydrangea to create a design. Like so. Okay. Very simple, very stylish, very easy to do if you're a professional florist like we are, but I'm sure you can give it a try at home. We love, we create, and you enjoy.